Hiya, gang. Well, we're all set to ride herd on another parcel of tunes branded Melody Roundup. We got this herd of musical doggies all backed up in the corner of the old branding lot, and bearing down on them with a hot iron are those vocalizing waddies, the Sons of the Pioneers. And from over the Ozark Hills, those two bandits from the Jot 'em Down store, Lum and Abner. While we're waiting for the boys, let's do business with the Pioneers. Make a sale, fellas.
When you get weary of trouble and care, here's what a cowhand would say. Cast your eye on the sun in the sky, yippee-yi-yo, troubles away. When you cut loose, watch your troubles and move. Skies won't be cloudy or gray. No reason why you should worry or cry, yippee-yi-yo, troubles away.
Now, prairie folks assure you there ain't nothing that'll cure you any quicker than the medicine they fix up for themselves. With their sulfur and molasses, pepper tea and mustard plasters, and their camphor bags and flannel rags that line the bunkhouse shelf. But here's one remedy that they use that never fails to chase the blues. Just try it for yourself and see the world get brighter.
When you get weary of trouble and care, here's what a cowhand will say. Cast your eye on the sun in the sky, yippee-yi-yo, troubles away. When you cut loose, watch your troubles and move. The sky won't be cloudy or gray. No reason why you should worry or cry, yippee-yi-yo, troubles away. Scatter your woes with the sunrise, everything's rosy and swell. Just sing a note through that lump in your throat, greet the dawn with a cowboy yell. Here's what to do when you're lonely and blue, make it a wonderful day. Cast your eye on the sun in the sky, yippee-yi-yo, troubles away. Yippee-yi-yo, troubles away.
That really did it, Pioneers. And now here they are, your mixed-up MCs for this roundup, Lum and Abner.
Grannies, I don't like that. Mixed-up MCs. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, what he said.
What did he say wrong?
About us being bandits.
I know, I hear that. But worse than that, he said we were mixed-up bandits.
I ain't mixed up.
I ain't mixed
I
up.
know exactly what I'm here for. What are we here for?
Well, we're going to run the program.
Oh, well, let's get to running it then.
We got the Sons of the Pioneers. I know that's right.
Yeah, that much I know. I know them boys.
And
there.
we're going to have some music. That's
Well,
right.
don't quit pinting at us there. Just leave us alone. We'll let you play in a minute. I never seen such a fidgety outfit in my life.
Well, while we're over there squaring off and scuffling with him, let's have the boys play Cactus Swing.
That's a good one, Doggy.
And we're going to dedicate that to Aubrey Cameron at APO 713.
Yeah, and old Lieutenant L.S. James at APO 520, he won that in too long.
Well, good for him.
Well,
Play
back
for both
into a
of them.
cactus board and get to swinging.
was Cactus Swing, played by the Sons of the Pioneer.
You got the swing in there, too. Them boys are going right along.
Yeah, let's have that boys play that Trail Dreaming.
Trail dreaming?
Yeah.
That's a new kind. Yeah, I'd like to hear that.
Well, the reason I asked for that, because we had a letter from Private Frank Mollett at APO 567. He wanted to hear it.
Well, all right.
Tell you the truth, I don't know the tune, and I'd love to hear it myself.
I'll stick with Frank. If he wants it, I dog it. If it's good enough for old Mollett, it's good enough for me.
That's the way I feel about
Yes,
it. I
sir.
don't care if I am mixed up. If it's good enough for Mollett, we'll both hear it.
Hooray for Mollett. Let's have it, boys.
All through the day in my saddle I sway, visions grow as I go trail dreaming. I see a home on a blue mountain's dome, love inlaid that I made trail dreaming.
Sunset and twilight's falling. I've been on the range all day. I realize I've been closing my eyes and dreaming the hours away. All through the day in my saddle I sway, visions grow as I go trail dreaming. I see a home on a blue mountain's dome, love inlaid that I made trail dreaming. There's a rainbow path all lined with stars, and it leads to a gate of moonbeam bars, and it's welcome I feel till my vision so real turns to dust, for I'm just trail dreaming.
Doggy, they done it. I'm glad Mollett wanted it. He said he wanted it, and I'm glad.
And we give it to him.
Yes, sir. I'm proud of him.
That
Proud of him.
was Trail Dreaming.
Yes, sir.
Now the boys is well, they're already tuned up over there. Won't have them sing this, but I would love to have them play Faraway Blues. That was Faraway Blues, played for Corporal Earl Moore at APO 920. All right, let's have one of them old Scotch numbers, In the Gloaming. As long as we're going to do it, let's dedicate it to Sergeant Floyd Taylor at APO 68.
All right, that's for Floyd.
In the gloaming, oh, my darling, when the lights are dim and low, and the quiet shadows falling, softly come and softly go.
When the winds are sobbing faintly with a gentle unknown woe,
Will you think of me and love me as you did once long ago? In the gloaming, oh, my darling, think not bitterly of me. Though I passed away in silence, lest you lonely set you free.
for my heart was crushed with longing. What had been should never be.
It was best to leave you thus, dear, best for you and best for me.
Well, fellas, looks like our rent has run out for this one, so we'll have to be moseying along. But don't forget now, we'll be back real soon. While we're gone, if you happen to recollect a tune you'd like to hear, just drop a card to Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA, and that'll turn the trick. So, till we take up again here on Melody Roundup, I'd like to kind of say so long for the Sons of the Pioneers, and if I had time, I'd say it for me and Abner, too. Well, I've got time, so I'll just say it. So long, fellas.
This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.
Servicemen and women, come along now to Melody Roundup. Hop on the old stagecoach, gang. We're headed for Melody Roundup, and while riding along our musical trail, we'll listen to the serenades of Perry Botkin's band, Sons of the Pioneers.
Drifting along with a tumbling tumbleweed.
With Pop Cody and Henry Russell's Rain Singers taking turns with the chatter and the rope spinning. And all under the 10-gallon hat of our cowpunchy CQ.
Hiya, gang!
Andy Devine.
Thank you, and welcome to Melody Roundup. Now we better get this roundup started, and Bob Nolan and the Sons of the Pioneers are all ready with what sounds like a fair-sized job on any man's ranch. They've got an idea. They're going to saddle the sun.
I'm gonna throw my saddle on the blazing sun. Gonna jump the straddle, watch him roll and run. Then forget the battle, let my life begun. Blaze a trail for you to follow when I'm saddled the sun. Then we'll ride the ranges up in the sky. Watch the world below go stumbling by. We may be short of cattle, but there's lots of fun. Mark your worries with an outlaw brand and saddle the sun.
I've been trailing happiness all my whole life through. He's hard to find sometimes, I guess, so this is what I'll have to do.
I'm gonna throw my saddle on the blazing sun. Gonna jump the straddle, watch him roll and run. Then forget the battle, let my life begun. Blaze a trail for you to follow when I saddle the sun. Then we'll ride the ranges up in the sky. Watch the world below go stumbling by. We may be short of cattle, but there's lots of fun. Mark your worries with an outlaw brand and then jump the straddle the sun.
And now Perry Botkin's band and some good old memories with That's a Plenty. Thanks, Perry. That rubber band is really twanging out today.
Why, thank you, Blockbuster. What do you think about my execution on the banjo?
I think it's a great idea. But you can't tell me that they can lynch anybody as bad as you with one of them puny little strings.
Oh, a smart guy, huh? That's a fine way to talk after all the trouble I've gone to fix up a welcome for your ma.
No, I was just kidding, Perry. You know, when they want to lynch you, they won't have no trouble finding a lasso around here. Say, have you really fixed up something for my ma?
I sure have. I'll tell you, I figured with all these cowpunchers around here, a gentle little old lady like she is, well, would like kind of somebody, that would make everything look extra respectable.
Yeah?
Sure, so I got up real early this morning and drove into town and brought old Deacon Blattenapple out to spend the day.
Well, that was mighty thoughtful, Perry. Where is the old coyote? Ma ought to be here any time now. She called up a while ago to say she was buckboarding out of Newhall.
He's right over here under the pepper tree talking to Ken Carson.
Well, let's go over and say hello. I see him. Howdy, Deacon.
Well, howdy, Andrew. Glad to see you, son. The ranch looks mighty pretty.
Well, thank you, Deacon. Hello, Ken.
Hi, Andy.
Deacon, it was mighty nice of you to come clear out here to welcome
No,
Ma.
I was glad to do it, my boy. Glad to do it. I got a right soft spot in my heart for them sweet little old ladies, you know.
They have such a wonderful, refining influence on everybody.
Oh, they sure have. Especially my ma. Ken, how about a song to keep the deacon entertained until she gets here?
Why, sure, Andy. I just been practicing up on one called The Singing Sands of Alamosa.
Well, Ken, call the rest of the pioneers over here and get to singing for the deacon. I'm going to run up to the house and be sure everything's ready for Ma.
The singing sands of Alamosa sang tenderly the night that we found love was ours. Deep in the sand of Alamosa, the angels hid a song amid the desert clouds. But since you said goodbye, there's no music, just the ghost of a song that used to be. The singing sand of Alamosa will sing anew the day that you come back to me. But since you said goodbye, there's no music, just the ghost of a song that used to be. The singing sand of Alamosa will sing anew the day that you come back to me.
Hey, look, fellas, there's the buckboard turning in at the gate now. Here comes Andy's ma.
And the Farr brothers have just the tune to play her in. Go ahead, boys.
Well, folks, here she is. Ma, over here is Hank Russell and the Rain Singers. And, Ma, this is Bob Nolan and the Sons of the Pioneers. Well, say howdy, Ma.
Well, if that ain't the sorriest looking gathering of critters I ever seen.
Ain't she cute?
Thought you told me these critters could sing some kind of music.
Oh, yes, Mama, they do, especially the Pioneers.
Well, what's the matter with them? They all addled. Let them strike up a selection.
All right, for you, Ma, and for all the folks who requested it.
Keep a moving, Dan, don't you listen to him, Dan. He's a devil, not a man, and he spreads the burning sand with water. Dan, can you see that big green tree where the water's running free, and it's waiting there for me and you?
All day I've faced a barren waste without the taste of water.
Cool water.
Oh, Dan and I, with throats burned dry and souls that cry, oh, water,
Cool, clear water. Keep a moving, Dan, don't you listen to him, Dan. He's a devil, not a man, and he spreads the burning sand with water. Dan, can you see that big green tree where the water's running free, and it's waiting there for me and you?
The shadows sway and seem to say, tonight we pray for water.
Cool water.
And way up there he'll hear our prayer and show us where there's water.
Cool, clear water. Keep a moving, Dan, don't you listen to him, Dan. He's the devil, not a man, and he spreads the burning sand with water. Dan, can you see that big green tree where the water's running free, and it's waiting there for me and you?
Dan's feet are sore, he's yearning for just one thing more than water.
Cool water.
Like me, I guess he'd like to rest where there's no quest for water.
Clear water.
Well, sirree, that means we've come to the end of our branding session for today. But don't forget we're anxious to play and sing your requests. So just write to us at Melody Roundup, Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA. Till next Roundup time, this is your CQ Andy Devine saying the best of everything good to you and yours.
This is the Armed Forces Radio Service. Servicemen and women, come along now to Melody Roundup. Hop on the old stagecoach, gang. We're headed for Melody Roundup, and while riding along our musical trail, we'll listen to the serenade of Perry Botkin's band, Sons Sons of the Pioneers.
Drifting along with a tumbling tumbleweed.
With Pop Cody and Henry Russell's Range Singers taking turns with the chatter and the rope spinning. And all under the 10-gallon hat of our cowpunchy CQ.
Hiya, gang!
Andy Devine.
Thank you, and welcome to Melody Roundup. Welcome to the spring.
When the prairie doves are winging on the zephyrs of the wind, and the lobo wolf is calling where the timberline begins. When the faded sunset fills the sky where stormy clouds have been, that's the rolling prairie's welcome to the spring. Every trail I travel, they unravel, leading me to you. Sunlight beaming, cowboy dreaming, hope you're dreaming too. If the song I sing is answered from the purple mountain brim, that's the rolling prairie's welcome to the spring.
Springtime is wedding ring time. Cowboys on the roam turn their thoughts to home, yearning for his returning. Someone waits beyond the mountain's dome.
When the prairie doves are winging on the zephyrs of the wind, and the lobo wolf is calling where the timberline begins. When the painted sunset fills the sky where stormy clouds have been, that's the rolling prairie's welcome to the spring. Every trail I travel, they unravel, leading me to you. Sunlight beaming, cowboys dreaming, hope you're dreaming too. If the song I sing is answered from the purple mountain rim, that's the rolling prairie's welcome to the spring. That's the rolling prairie's welcome to the spring.
Yes, sir. Pioneers' songs about spring always make me feel like getting out and gambling on the greensward, like they say.
That I'd like to see. In simple words, you mean you feel like dancing, don't you?
Yes, sir, dancing. Thanks, Perry. You did real well with that one.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, Andy, and I hate to be unpleasant after a compliment, but I have a complaint to make.
Is that so? Well, what?
I don't like to say this, but I'm afraid we've got somebody around here who's a little, crazy.
Oh, you're sure you aren't just self-conscious now, Perry?
Yes, I'm sure. Somebody's been stealing my banjo string.
Well, now, that doesn't necessarily mean they're crazy, does it?
Well, of course it does. I'm the only one around here who plays the banjo. And why would anybody in their right mind want banjo strings anyhow?
Well, maybe somebody else has got a banjo, a secret one.
That's ridiculous. How could anybody play a banjo in secret? People would hear it. You might as well talk about hiding a bass drum under your shirt. Although I guess you could swing it at that.
Oh, no. I don't want on a bass drum, and you probably just mislaid your banjo string.
Hello, Andy. Hi, Perry.
Hello, Bob Nolan.
Say, Andy, somebody swiped my cowhide wastebasket.
No.
See, I told you there was skullduggery going on around here.
Well, for goodness sake. Can't be the brow. He got knocked off.
No, and it probably isn't shaky either. But you might check on some of those more probable ideas.
Okay, I'll look into it. But I can't do any detective work without an inspiration. Bob, can you and the Pioneers do anything about that for me?
Well, Andy, we got a little story here that we thought maybe you'd like to hear. You start telling him, Hugh, my boy.
All right, sir. Well, this Wildcat Willie was looking mighty pale.
He was sick, huh?
Yeah, he was standing by the sheriff's side.
Oh, that's trouble.
And when the sheriff said, Willie, I'm sending you to jail, boy. Oh, Wildcat raised his head and cried.
Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze and listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you, please, don't fence me in.
Turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western sky. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountain rise. I want to ride to the ridge where the west commences and gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. I can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in, for I'm happy on the prairie all the day, singing lady ole. And the funny old hills sing back and say, don't fence me in.
Well, Perry, you not only tried, but you did a swell job. Thanks, boys. Now I know you're all anxious to hear me play my banjo.
How do you know?
Oh, I can just feel it.
Oh, what a horrible feeling that must be.
Quiet. Now, you just listen.
I don't like this, but I've lived through the measles, so go ahead. What in the name of goodness is that?
Pretty good, huh? That's I met her by the river St. Marie.
Brother, you don't need music. You need a new map.
Well, if it doesn't sound like it to you, it's just because you can't read. The book says that's what it is, so it is.
Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you just belong to the wrong library.
Perry, I don't know why I put up with you. You're just too conventional. But just in case other people feel the same way, let's ask Hank Russell and the Range Singers to sing By the Banks of the Sunny San Juan. You might feel more at home there, Perry.
On the banks of the sun.
Thanks, Hank Russell, and thanks, Range Singers. Well, sirree, that means we've come to the end of our Brandon session for today, but don't forget we're anxious to play and sing your requests. So just write to us at Melody Roundup, Armed Forces Radio, Los Angeles, USA. Till next Roundup time, this is your CQ Andy Devine saying the best of everything good to you and yours.
This is the Armed Forces Radio Service.